series estate on Warden Road, about 2 miles in Warden Road. I of course do a lot of other things. I was a professor at the university for 58 years, and I'm now also a priest at All Saints Anglican Church in Port of Spain by the US Embassy. But my passion has always been farming, and from a history of cocoa farming, my grandfather was a cocoa farmer in Tobago, in Charlottesville, and I always heard about my aunts and so talking about cocoa, so it was natural. And of course I studied agriculture at the University of the West Indies, and then agriculture and economics. So when the opportunity came to buy this farm about 33 years ago, I took up the opportunity, bought it. So it's 50 acres, and it's almost totally planted in cocoa. And I've been, since that time, producing and selling cocoa. Of course, being a cocoa estate, there are lots of other crops, trees. There are lots of other trees on the estate, quite a lot of breadfruit, mango, coconuts, and of course, green fig or banana. Both this estate actually has more cicada than anything else, but we do have some silk fig as well as cooking fig or lacatanas, I say. But with respect to cocoa, I of course, like the rest of Trinidad, our production on this farm has been declining over time. We have nice trees, but they are, I would say, upwards of 40 years old. We have done a little replanting, but not very much, and so as the odd tree dies, then the plant population density drops a bit. Also, of course, in some years we have had fires. This has been a good year, as you could imagine, but many years we have had some fires that have destroyed some of the trees. We've also planted over time some forest trees, cedar, to try to maintain ecological kind of balance in the estate, rather than planting more time we have gone into cedar, and of course there's some mahogany also on the estate. So that's the kind of estate that we have at this time.
Professor Pemberton, congratulations, you are a finalist, and not only are you a finalist, you actually placed within the top 10 samples of Trinidad and Tobago. Congratulations. But Professor, give us an understanding of what inspired you to actually enter the competition this time around.
Well, Matthew is the person who really inspired me, because I did buy a sweat box to try to improve my sweating and my processing of the cocoa, and he thought that I was doing a fairly good job, so I thought that maybe I could enter the competition just to see how I rank among the other cocoa producers in Trinidad and Tobago. And therefore I thought, well, yes, let's give it a try. And actually I was quite surprised to hear that I was anyway in the top 20, well, that's the top 10. But good coaching from Matthew. It was what I would say inspired me to get into the competition this year. Right, of course the cocoa industry is in a state of flux right at this time. Many persons are leaving the industry, many persons are getting into the industry, and there's a lot of interest in value-added products and so on. So that the future that I see for the industry and for this farm is to get into some more value-added production. I'm thinking in terms of chocolate, but pure chocolate maybe, not the full range into milk chocolate. But so that's where I'm thinking to get a little bit more into the processing end of it, and at the same time do some rehabilitation of the estate. There's some potential for ecotourism. We hear that they're supposed to be building a road from Komoto all the way to Mayaro. We're not sure where it's passing, east of here, or I should say west of here, but we hope that it will be somewhere in proximity, and that could allow some ecotourism possibilities. Of course, we're always asking the local government, the ministries, everybody to fix our road, because our access road is not in a very good condition. In fact, Warden Road isn't in a very good condition, but we hope that All of those things will allow a little bit more ecotourism trust on the estates. Of course, this is a purely organic farm, so that we could also make some progress in that area by having it as some organic production. As I was saying, my daughter is showing some interest in the estate, and we hope that together we can really map out some future plans for really having this estate in full production and making some small contribution to the development of the industry in Trinidad and Tobago.